Ka Halayim La Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash. I want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesize and rule well for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Kanan. And I've been studying out of the book of Wisdom of Solomon, which is the Apocrypha, of the Apocrypha. It goes hands in hands with the Songs of Solomon. And once again, these church houses will not familiar you with the Apocrypha. It's, let me get it here. "14 books that are hidden, that really go in between and go hand in hand, but go in between, you would say, in a timeline in between the Old and New Testament. But some of the stories line directly up, okay? Because once again, the prophecies, the book is prophesied from the beginning to the end through all the prophets. It's the same stories, okay? Adding to, but never taken away from. Okay, so once again, I'm in the book of Wisdom and Solomon, and I just want to grab some precepts. So this is just going to be like an open forum. You know, I don't have a direct lesson, just going off the spirit, the Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So the first one I have here is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 15, starting at 3. "For to know thee is perfect righteousness, yea, to know the power is the root of immortality." Okay? And this is for neither did the mischievous inventions of man deceive us. And that's the point I want to get for this first precept. "For neither did the mischievous inventions of man deceive us." So nothing that man can invent, from TVs to cars to airplanes, none of that can deceive us, okay? "Nor an image spotted with diverse colors, the painter's fruitless labor. So all the things that you see on this earth are given to us by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, his will, okay? And this is the first precept I have for that. This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and 11. "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us." How can Satan get an advantage of us? Okay, who is Satan? An adversary. What does he have? This right now, he has this earth. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands. He sets up the power right now. You know, through the will of the left hand of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, but in flesh, it's his turn. Okay. "So at least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant to his devices." Now, what's some of Satan's devices? Wasn't he allowed to tempt Yahweh Shah? Okay, he said, "I can give you all of these kingdoms belong to me, and if you bow down to me, I can give them to you." And Yahweh Shah said, "No, I know who to serve. Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah." You know, so that's these gifts and whatnot. These are part of the Satan's devices. Once again, sports cars, entertainment, your jobs, your even your relationships. You know, it's all distractions. So basically, that's what I'm getting to. Being deceived, being distracted. Okay. Moving forward, we got Wisdom of Solomon. And like I said, this is just a precept lesson. You know, I hope I put this together well. I hope Yahweh Bashim Yahushua allows us to come out right. Okay. This is Wisdom of Solomon 16. Going to 13. "For thou hast power of life and death. Thou leadeth to the gates of hell," and hell is not going down. Hell does not have a gate. It's not, okay, now we here to the burning pit. No, hell is the conditions. That hell is the condition I'm in, and the saints find themselves in, and majority of Yasharallah, and all of Yasharallah, even if you don't know, even if you don't consider, because we are all in captivity, okay? So, "For thou hast the power of life and death." Who is that? Yahweh. Okay. "Thou leadeth to the gates of hell and bringeth up again. And what's bringing up again? Look at the people that sit in a high position that don't have to worry about bills, that don't have to worry about their next meal. Okay, that's sitting high. Okay, we know that heaven is going to be once again a condition that the Israelites, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, and Hispanics are allowed to. That the Lord will put us in this condition where we won't suffer anymore. No more sick bodies. Okay. And no more worried about a bill not being paid on time. Okay. Worried about a thief breaking into your house. All right. No more hell. Okay. And my precept to that is Deuteronomies. And I pray that this be edifying. 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, who is that? Yahweh, okay? Bahashem Yahweh Shai, am he, and there is no God. Look at that. That's lowercase G-O-D. No idol with me. I kill, I make alive, I wound, I heal. And see, that's the one really major thing that Esau is missing. To acknowledge that, the wisdom that he is not the God. It says there is no God. Who is the God right now? Who is the lowercase God right now? Esau, Edom. Once again, Job 9 and 24, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. He has set himself up to be as a God. What made the fire rain from heaven, from the sky. Okay, and now the capability is worldwide, still led by Edom. Okay, yeah, some of these other nations have it, but who is the leading the major threat for these ICBMs to be tossed back and forth each other? Edom versus Edom, the Egyptian versus the Egyptian. Okay, see now, even I am he, and there is no God with me. Okay, I kill, I make alive, I wound, I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hands. So as we push forward towards this World War III, you're going to hear the saints continue to tell you to prepare your hearts, your mind, your lob. Okay, while you're going to hear the rest of these false prophets continue to say, pray that it doesn't happen, when it is the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai to happen. Okay, so all right. Sticking with the wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16, we're going to head down to 20. Hebrew hopscotch down to 20. And like I said, these are just I just want to make the point that the Apocrypha goes hand in hand with the King James Bible and with the Old and New Testament, okay? This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16, verse 20. Instead whereof thou feedeth thy own people with angel food, okay, manna, and didst send them from heaven bread prepared without their labor, without any works of hand, without any cooking, able to content every man's delight and agreeing to every taste. Okay, so once again, angel food, bread sent from heaven. And we're going to go to Exodus. This is when we was in the wilderness, 16 and 15. And when the children of Yasharallah, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, solid, they said one to another, it is manna, for they waste not that it was. And Moses said unto them, this is the bread which Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai has given you to eat. Okay, so once again, these verses, these precepts are not contradicting each other. They're agreeing. Okay, this is the overall word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. And actually, if you go to court, you're going to put your hand on the 1611. That's the book, the full volume of the book that is not taught in these whorehouses. These, oh man, you see, C3 105. These contracted preachers are not going to touch this apocrypha. Okay, it's too much truth in it. It once again, it goes back all the way to exposing who Edom really is with Amalek. It gets right to it, where when this earth was given to the hands of the wicked. Okay, total control, and what happened with the condition of the earth since they've been in control. All right. It lines up. It teaches you too much. This apocrypha, once again, it stands for hidden, but now it's not hidden. It's been revealed because it's the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for us to come up out of our sleep. Okay. So where else was I? Okay. We're going to go down to Wisdom of Solomon 16. And so basically what I've been doing, I've been putting more effort into finding these precepts, and sometimes I make mistakes. So I have to go back and correct. But I've been taking more time to not just read the Apocrypha, but read it as I'm reading the older New Testament, where I'm going and I'm grabbing all the precepts that I can to back up. So in this situation, the Rakakadash has to feed it to me. If I'm not getting it from one of you brothers' lessons, okay? If I'm not hearing it from the apostles or the elders or one of you sincere Akim teaching, then the Rakakadash has to say, hey, you've heard this, where have you heard this? Okay, there, go look it up, go search it. Don't those go hand in hand? There's your precept. So that's what's going on. Wisdom of 16, Wisdom of Solomon 16 and 26. That thy children, O Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, whom thou loveth, might know that it is not the growing of fruit that nourishes man, but that it is thy word which preserveth them that put their trust in thee. Okay, so we know that we got to eat, we got to be fed, but we also know without this Rakakodash, without this word, without this nourishing of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, you're already dead. You're the walking dead. Okay? Life is only given to Yasharallah. I had to explain that to somebody. Real life, true life. Okay? This is the book of Salakia, Matthew 4 and 4. And let me highlight that. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone. And who is this? This is red letter. This is Yahweh Shai speaking to the congregation. But by every word that proceedeth out the mouth of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. So I'm going to read this Wisdom of Solomon. And if you can receive this, Solomon is Yahweh Shai. Okay? All right? That's why we know of reincarnation. Wisdom of Solomon 16 and 26. So this is Yahweh Shai speaking these words before he spoke it in the book of Matthew. Okay, if you can receive that, King Solomon speaking it. That thou children, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, whom thou loveth, might know that it is not the growing of fruits that nourish man, but that it is thy word which proceedeth them that which preserveth. I got to read that all the way over. Salakia. Okay, Wisdom of Solomon 16 and 26. That thy children, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, whom thou loveth, might know that it is not the growing of fruits that nourish man, but that it is thy word which preserveth them that put their trust in thee. Okay? And once again, that's Yahweh Shai backed it up right here, Matthew 4 and 4. But he answered and said, it is written. Who see? It is written, man shall not live by bread alone. And see that it is written proves to you that the Old Testament is just backing up the New Testament is a confirm of the Old Testament. Okay, through the prophets, just like what they doing today on the highways and byways. We reading the same information, not bringing out, making it up, depending on the same scriptures to push forth this end time. because it's already written. We don't have to write it. It's already written. It's playing out like Yahweh Shem Shai said it would. So, but he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out the mouth of Yahweh Shem Shai. And how does that mouth work? Amos 3:7. Let's get it. Amos 3:7. Surely Yahweh Shem Shai will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. And who are those? Starting with the apostles of Great Millstone, the true leaders of Yasharallah, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics. Okay? Okay, starting at the house of Great Millstone and like-minded men only, because if you're not saying the same thing, you're not coming with the same. You're building on another foundation. You're not coming with the same foundation. Therefore, you're not honored through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay. All right. And pretty much, here, let me grab another one. Wisdom of Solomon. Little under the weather, but I think we all